Right, okay. We all about done? Yeah? Fab. I noticed there was a wave of silence there, so I could tell we were I was saying to John, I can hear the cogs, we're all kind of trying to, and I'm going to just ask, can I have a little bit of a snippet of somebody's advert, please? Go on.
So, just gone typical kind of job advert from the start. Are you looking for freedom and flexibility within your new role? Your local award-winning agent is looking for a self-employed valuer to cover village locations. The role requires you to be self-motivated, have good time management and a good local
Brilliant.
knowledge of the area.
Brilliant. Give this guy a bottle of wine, please. Fantastic. What that, straight away we've grabbed attention, haven't we, in the first line?
Yeah.
We've told them what you're about. Brilliant. Love that. Someone else? Yes.
I've done this one before, so I'm cheating a little
Doesn't
bit.
matter.
Right, Rockstar Wanted. Do you leap out of bed every morning with a zest for life? Have an interest in property? We're looking for a lettings negotiator to join our growing team. You come back from closing a deal and do a lap of the office, or when you get one over on a competition, you still get a buzz. Confident and motivated, then this role is for you.
Absolutely brilliant. I love that. Really, really, really good. I'd work with you, definitely. Love that. Give this lady a bottle of wine.
You send a video in, that's what we expect today.
Brilliant. Excellent. Someone else, please.
We've gone for more softer skills.
Right.
Do you want to read it out?
If you didn't hear at the back, we've gone for more softer skills.
Are you passionate about people? As one of Yorkshire's most award-winning agents, we are looking for a candidate that cares as much as we do. We need someone who cares about delivering exceptional customer service, cares about building positive long-term relationships with customers, cares about working in a fast professional team of skilled individuals, cares about progressing and developing their career.
Brilliant. Really, really good. What I definitely picked up from there is you're looking for somebody who cares,
Yep.
and you're looking for somebody with a bit of passion. Be careful not to repeat, so you could talk about be passionate about, caring, be passionate. So just mix it up a little bit. But I love that because that tells me exactly what it is that you're looking for. And that's really what you want. Another bottle of wine down here, Tony.
Can we hold off on the bottle of wine?
No. John, you need to go to the court. No, I did. That's really, really, really good, and I'm hopeful that everybody got something out of this session. Recruitment's not the most exciting thing, but it's where it starts, so we've got to get it right. And like I say, you could, with the best will in the world, write the best advert, get it advertised in the right place, do your interviews, shortlisting your candidate. You can do the whole process fantastically, and on the odd occasion, it won't matter. You'll still end up with that gut feeling when you go to bed. But I can guarantee you, doing some of the things that we've talked about will reduce the risk of that happening. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Clap for everyone. We're going to have a break for 15 minutes. Teas and coffees is just upstairs, right?
Before we finish off that, can I just ask, where do you guys generally place your adverts to generate the best quality candidates and applications? Where have you got specific
Not Facebook.
places or?
We tend to do a mixture, so we'll use things like Indeed. Depending on the role, if we're looking for really experienced candidates, we will use an agency. I use them mainly to filter. I don't trust them to do the job for us, but I'll use them as a filter and and it depends also on how much time you've got to spend on it. I think there's a place for it on Facebook, most definitely, if it's the right kind of advert. So we'll use a culmination of tactics, basically. And, there's nothing stopping you. I have done exercises where we've had a new startup branch in a particular area and I've mystery shopped the other agents. And I've just gone in and kind of looked at it and thought, okay, it was brilliant. I loved what I saw when I walked in there. Started having conversations with people. So I guess for me, there's no hard and fast rule. It depends on the role. Obviously, if you're looking for an apprenticeship, then you'll start speaking to your apprentice providers. So it does really depend. So yeah, sorry, there's no...
One thing I will say is we are always recruiting.
Yeah.
We've always got adverts out there. Even when we don't need staff, we're still recruiting. And the main reason for that is we all know in business it's all about connections. It's all about being emotional connections with people and staff,
Yeah.
so that when we do need to make that recruitment, as in, genuinely, there's no word of a lie, we've been performance managing somebody, well, Adele and Tony has, and she's just got an email to say that that person's put a notice in.
Well, she's emailed us to say she's not coming back. Yesterday was her last day.
Which is fine,
Which is
because she was
brilliant.
on performance management, but that's exactly what we wanted. But guess what? We've got like about 15, 20 CVs ready to try and to get them in.
At the point, and we'll talk about this a little bit later on, at the point that you start to performance manage somebody, you'll get the feeling as to whether or not they're going to be better and improve. And always go in with that being your goal. I've spoken to so many managers who've made up their mind before they've even gone down that route. You're wrong. If you do that, you're wrong. You shouldn't have made up your mind. There should be room to turn a corner. There should be room for those people to improve. If you know what the end result will be, you won't get them to turn a corner, because they'll pick that up from you. So, but at the point that you know, if you're going through capability or disciplinary, which is something we'll talk about a little bit later on, you'll already have a feel. Start putting the feelers out at that moment in time.
Great.
Yeah.
We're going to have a break, 15 minutes. Just one thing I want to just say before we do. I was just talking to a couple of guys at the back, and they quite rightly said, and no doubt some of you will be feeling this as well, that when you, every hour that you learn today, there's about 10 to 15 hours that you've got to do back home as well, all this new implementing. That's natural.
Yeah.
Right?
Don't
Just
feel overwhelmed.
yeah, the 1 hour that you're learning here, if you don't implement it, don't think 10 hours, think 50 hours putting the crap right when it goes wrong. So, you know, as I say, my dad, your granddad used to say, put on your big boy pants and get on with it.
Yeah.
I mean that with love, said with love. Right, break guys, 15 minutes, we'll be back again.
Right.